And I am back to live streaming.
Yeah, I know. I just got 2 freaking notifications about it.
You did? No, I just got one. What are you streaming anyways?
Metal Gear Solid.
Back to MGS, Jaden.
Yep.
I just saw you go live again, so I came back. Do you still have party chat muted?
Yeah.
Are you gonna leave it on this time? Leave it on this time, because now that we know you're live, we won't say obscene things.
Fucking doubt it.
You should not. Yeah, you should not. You should not do that.
Like Derek would say the obscene things.
Fucking
Wait a minute.
furry faggot.
Now you're just insulting Aaron.
Wait a minute. Can I pop this card with ultimate conductor time right now? Oh no! Don't tell me I can do that. That would be so busted.
So, Aaron, I got some questions for you. So earlier,
No.
before
No.
before you came
Shut
back,
the fuck up.
we were talking
Faggot!
about conspiracy theories. Jaden, you have party chat muted. What does it bother you?
No, I don't.
I'm just gonna.
I don't want anything controversial in my stream. Faggot!
Wait, you don't have party? Yeah, you don't have party chat. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, I do.
Aaron, do you believe the moon landing was fake?
The moon landing?
Yes. Do
No, I believe it's real.
Okay. Do you think Lee Harvey Oswald really shot JFK?
Oh, I don't know who killed JFK.
Okay. Yeah, me neither. I don't. Yeah, I don't think he killed him. What about? Do you think 9/11 was an inside job?
Wait a minute, what? Inside job.
Yeah.
Do
Like,
you think
the
9/11
government
was
secretly did
faked
9/11?
or planned by the government?
Yeah. Do you think Bush did 9/11?
Look, Bush did a lot of things, but I don't believe he did 9/11.
No. But do you think the American government secretly like hired the Muslims to fly the planes and hired Osama to be the guy behind it and didn't actually kill him and let him go?
I tell you what, you're damn right they did.
I don't believe that, but you know, there's always a chance there, sadly.
Okay. Do you believe in the Illuminati currently?
Fuck no.
Okay, because it used to be a legit thing, like it's a legit organization, but I don't believe it is still a thing now.
I don't believe in fucking Illuminati.
What were the other ones you were talking about earlier? Jaden?
I don't remember.
I don't know, like I googled it, and then like I closed the page, so I don't have it anymore. But...
No.
Yes.
Can I really pop Greenwich with this card? I don't think it works that way. During the next game, I think that this card is destroyed by a card effect and since
Mother always told me not to play with matches.
throw a card on the field. Once returned during either player's main phase, you destroy one monster in your hand or field. If you do, change all monsters your opponent controls face down defense.
Just put out a match and catch it.
Wait a minute.
Dare give you some propane.
Fuck! That wouldn't work. Damn it!
Need to siphon lean some gasoline.
God, that sucks really fucking bad. That's fucking dumb. Why does the card work that way?
Why can I come?
Because
God.
automotive instructions.
God. Freaking. Well, I was thinking that I could make combinations by destroying freaking Grunix with ultimate conductor, but no, I can't do that, because when Grunix comes back, he's gonna pop all my monsters, and then they're all gonna fucking die.
Oh, you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
Does this thing really destroy all monsters on the field? During the next game, like, if this card is destroyed by card
So
effect,
Derek, how much money you got in G-Tab?
destroy all monsters on the field. Fucking bullshit.
200k.
Damn, you broke, son.
You broke into my weenie.
Can you protect yourself?
I actually have a lot of money in GTA.
You should give it to me. Give it to
What a
me.
whopping. Yeah, he's got a whopping $2.
No, I have 3.5 mil right now.
And you haven't bought anything.
No, dude, I told you, I went hard during the racing double XP, double money.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do the transform races and get your fucking ass kicked?
So what's the point of doing?
What are transform races?
Fucking hard as fuck.
But like, what are they though?
It's called transform races. You're going, you transform into a boat, then you go for a boat for a while, transform into a helicopter, then transform into a plane, transform into a jet.
That's cake.
Freaking weird. Don't ever say that ever again. I prefer that over lit, but still.
It's cake? I say that all the time. It's a baseball thing in my school though.
Die. What were you gonna say, Derek?
I don't know, you fuckers made me forget.
Listen, we didn't give you Alzheimer's, you can blame genetics for that.
Are you saying my genetics suck?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm so tired of people using this motherfucker.
Jaden, I just want you to know every time you stream, I get 3 notifications. 1 email, 1 YouTube alert, and then 1 Twitter alert.
You can turn off the email on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't get the Twitter one. I only get the YouTube.
Why do you have
Oh my
email
God.
alerts for Jaden there?
Fucking god damn! How the fuck do you get rid of this motherfucker?
With extreme skill and determination.
God, just don't die,
Mary had a little lamb, Judah. Mary had a little lamb. London Bridge is falling hard down.
There was a farmer, he had a dog named Bingo, B-I-N-G. How does the tune of that song go again? There was a farmer, had a dog, E-I-E-I-O.
No.
There was a dude who had a cock. E-I-E-I-O.
No, wait, how does the song go? I completely forget it.
I can't kill it. There's no card in my deck that can get rid of
There was
this.
a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. He ran over
B-I-N-G-O,
You say
B-I-N-G-O.
ran over it.
You're fucking
No
retarded.
Lego. B-I... No Lego.
I am not
Alright,
losing.
no Lego and B-I Lego. What's the name? Oh, I don't know.
I'm not losing this motherfucker. Fuck you and your fucking piece of shit.
There was a dog who had a dick.
There was a dog who had a dick. Jaden, this is why you need to have party chat on for your
It is
stream.
on, retard.
Oh, it is? Hey, Jaden stream.
Kill yourself, Justin.
Alright, welcome to Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I can't get rid of this. I lost. I lost because I can't get rid of this stupid motherfucker.
Jaden, now you're gonna get copyright striked by the farmer that had a dog named Bingo, B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O.
Fuck this.
There was a dick who had a pee-pee.
Yeah, I don't understand your obsession with phallic things.
Penis, 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 penis. Penis, penis, penis.
You like to suck?
Penis.
I'm so tired.
Hey,
Yeah.
Derek, you know Cinco de Mayo? What do you call it?
Cinco de
It's
Dicko.
my fucking joke.
No, it was
Not
my
your
joke.
It was my
What was
joke.
theirs?
Nobody will ever know that it was your joke because I keep saying it's mine.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm contributing to Derek's
Oh
joke.
my god. If anyone ever plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And you play it and you see a master
I won't.
piece of Yu-Gi-Oh! You fucking kill yourself. That's all I have to say. Just fucking kill yourself. Fucking kill yourself.
If
Dare
anybody
that.
plays Yu-Gi-Oh!
I swear to God, I'm gonna kill myself if I ever see this fucking thing ever again.
Oh man.
I'm tired of people using this fucking thing. Freaking the most broken thing in the entire fucking game. You can't get rid of the damn thing.
I mean, I bet they could.
No, you can't. He's almost 3,000 attack. He's almost as strong as the Blue Eyes. He's unaffected by freaking everything on the other freaking side of the world. During either player's turn, he can pop a guard on the field. Freaking wonderful. This guy is a walking Cleveland tower, and you can't get rid of him. Because he's unaffected by everything. It's freaking stupid. I'm tired of people using it. Look at me, I know how to use it. No, you're not. You're fucking gay bag. You should kill yourself.
Jesus.
Do you want that in your stream?
Aaron, chill out, dude.
God, I'm sick of your shit, dude. Stop using
Bro,
it.
there could be 6-year-olds watching Jaden's stream.
Well, that's their fucking problem.
Yeah, all of you go die.
Hey, 6-year-old, go fuck yourself.
What the
I
fuck are
would
you
come
on
to your house.
YouTube?
I would come to your house and steal your mom and then run away with her and bring her back.
Steal
and she'll
her?
have no damn vagina anymore.
I'm pretty sure that's called kidnapping.
It's not called kidnapping. It's called rape.
Hey, you see your
It's not called-
Legos?
it's
I'm
also
going
not
to take
raping.
them. Unless you get off the stream.
Hey,
You know
Jaden.
your Bionicles? They're gonna be gone. Next
Hey.
time I see you, kiddo.
Hey, Jaden.
The fuck do you want now?
Did you hear about the kidnapping? Don't worry, he just woke up.
You're not funny.
Hey, did you hear about the goblin that lost his left side of his body? Don't worry, he's alright now.
I don't want. All of you need to die.
I hope you die of cancer.
Oh my god, Jaden, I have a really important question to ask you. This is a paradox. Okay, ready? This is a question for all of you to ask.
No.
So, okay, so say
Are you
like...
dead? Yes? Okay.
No, okay. Say, okay. Say you're a sailor, okay? You're a captain, ship captain, that's the word I was looking for. So say you're a captain of a ship. It's a wooden ship, like the olden days, like a pirate
Well,
ship.
apparently you're also retarded.
I mean,
Okay, no, wait, I got a better one. So start
Pirate
spelling this
ship.
with, or say this slowly with me. I am sofa king, like sofa, you know,
Sofa king, okay?
retarded.
No. Okay, legit, like guys, like answer this question. So say you're like a ship captain, right? And you have a wooden ship. And as you use the ship more and more, some of the wooden planks
No
get old.
shit.
So each plank and part of the ship, like the sail or the wheel that gets old, you take it and you put it in a shed, or just some place to keep it. And as you replace more and more pieces of wood, you end up replacing every single piece of the ship with new
Okay.
pieces of wood.
Will you get
say
to the
you-
point?
So say you go into the shed with all the old pieces of the ship and put it back together, and place it next to the ship with the pieces you replaced, which is the original ship.
Justin, fucking die.
It's a valid question.
That nobody cares about.
I wasn't listening. What is your stupid question?
Okay, so Jaden, say you have a
I
ship.
understood the whole, that part. I wasn't
God.
listening for the last
Okay.
part. I'm not listening to you
Okay,
ramble
so-
on for another 20 fucking minutes to get to one point.
Alright. Okay, so you replace certain pieces of the ship as they get old. And
Duh.
you place and you put them in a spot to where you can keep them. So say
Yeah.
once you replace all your old ship, you go into the shed and you rebuild and you build the same ship using the old parts you replaced.
Yeah,
In
it
that
doesn't
case,
work.
which is the original ship?
The one with the original parts.
But if you had to rebuild it, is it still the original?
It's using all the
No.
original parts.
See, that's where the paradox is, because there's actually no right answer. Ooh, okay, what about this one? This statement is
If you
false.
shut your fucking mouth, will you actually ever shut up? There's the paradox.
Okay, okay. So, how about this one? This statement is false. If it's true, then it's false. But if it's false, then it's true. It's true, then it's false. It's false, then it's true.
No, that's just stating the
No,
obvious.
Okay, this statement's false, but if it's true, then it'd be true.
No, this statement is false. If it was true, then it was true that this statement is false. So I mean, the statement would be false. But then if it's true, then it can't be, you know, then it would have to be false. But then if it's false, the statement is false. If it's false, it would be true. Get it?
No, because if a false statement was true, it would be the true statement about being
No,
false.
no, 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 no. It's not about whether it's true or false. It's about what it says.
Will you both go die?
I just want you to shut the fuck up.
That'd be something that we agree on.
Okay, I have one more, and that's
No,
it.
I don't
This is
fucking
actually
care.
good. This is actually one of the more famous ones. You ready?
Oh my gosh, a famous one! I'm so excited!
Okay, so I'm pausing my game so I get this off right without stuttering and like repeating myself. So
God,
prisoner
he's gonna
is
put effort into it. Get
Okay,
ready,
so
boys.
He's gonna make a statement.
Okay, so a prisoner is sentenced to be hanged. So he's
It'd be
put in
hung.
cell-
Hung.
Dude, whatever, dude.
God.
So okay, so a prisoner is sentenced to be hung, but they don't tell him what day it is. All the guard says is it'll be a surprise. So the prisoner in his cell, obviously torn up about how he's gonna die, he says, "Well, hold on a second. I can't be executed on Friday because if I haven't been executed by Thursday, then I know it'll be Friday. So if it can't be Friday, then the only day it could be is Thursday. Then that would be the last day. So it can't be Thursday, it can be Wednesday, it can be Tuesday, and it can be Monday. So the man
The day I
concludes
shot a
that,
gun in the face and pulled the trigger.
so the man concludes that he's not going to be executed at all. Yet Wednesday the guard comes knocking on his door and he gets hung. Why?
Because that was
all
execution
government
day.
is corrupted.
No, because since he wasn't expecting to be executed and he convinced himself that it wouldn't happen at all,
Any day is
the
execution
day
day.
he came was a surprise. Yeah. Except Friday couldn't have been execution day though, whether he convinced himself or not. But yeah.
Friday is not part of the weekend. I don't care what anyone says. Saturday and Sunday is the weekend.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
I want you to fucking kill yourself.
Maybe I will.
Do it!
What deals more damage, a flesh pound or a quarter pound?
Flesh pound. Quarter pounds are mini flesh pounds. They do less damage, but they're faster.
The quarter pounds from McDonald's, obviously. They shut down your goddamn fucking bowel system.
Dude, McDonald's is so good though, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, if you're an inbred dick.
You don't have to be inbred to like McDonald's.
Yeah, but all inbred
mean-
picks like McDonald's, so therefore, I mean,
Dude,
Have you?
it's like saying all terrorists, all Muslims aren't terrorists, but all terrorists are Muslims, which is true.
Have you ever had Five Guys before?
yes, still love Five Guys.
Yeah,
Who doesn't
so-
like Five Guys?
I
Yeah,
don't,
of course
I've
Five Guys
never
is
had
better
it.
than McDonald's. But just because just because a place is better than McDonald's doesn't mean that McDonald's isn't good.
It depends on what you get from McDonald's.
I get a burger.
No shit!
I know.
I mean,
Revelation of the century.
of course I don't have a parachute.
I mean, some people get chicken nuggets.
Why don't you eat your own McNuggets? As you fucking have any.
I assume you were comparing chicken nuggets from McDonald's to balls, to testicles. So
I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking face.
testes.
Will you shut up?
Why is that word so funny? Testes.
Oh my
something you
god!
don't know.
I remember a teacher in the past where like someone said, "Oh my god, my balls itch," and then this girl's like, "No," or no, it's a teacher. She's like, "No, your testes itch." We're just like, "What the fuck?"
That's the
Trying
thing, man.
And then after the class, she was like, "Let me see your testes."
Bro,
But
let me
that's
see
what
your
we thought.
testes.
That's what
ruin.
They really itch.
You just ruin everything,
That's what we-
Derek. Quit talking.
Honestly, Derek, if
Just
you
ruined
just
my
like
life.
listen, dude,
You don't deserve
bro,
a
if you
life.
just, bro, if you just sewed your mouth shut, the world would be a way better place.
What the
You know,
fuck?
if you
Dude,
just
that
sew your
car-
eyes shut, the world wouldn't have to look at you.
Dude,
Wait.
oh my god.
How'd that work if they sewed my eyes shut?
If they sewed
Because you're
his
the
eyes
world
shut,
to
that
me.
means he couldn't look at the world.
But who's to say that anything actually exists outside of
Did you
my
guys
mind?
not hear the really gay thing I just said?
I don't care.
Yo. Oh my
said-
god. So I read this thing the other day that was like, what if your red isn't the same as my red? What if we see red as like what red is? Like, what if you see red as the color green?
I don't see red,
but
I
you've
see
just
read.
learned to name that red. It's like the name that color red. You know what I mean?
The only red I see is blood. That's about it.
My tears don't fall and crash around me. My life.
Fucking guy. Oh god, this thing has a bomb on it and I didn't even know.
Man, I hear that every day, man.
Good.
Not good. It
This
makes
is
me
bomb-ass
suicidal.
dick.
Well, that sounds like you, bro.
Jaden, did you just say, "Come get this bomb-ass dick"? is that what I heard?
Oh my god.
Aaron's saying, "Go die," and then Jaden's like, "Go get this bomb-ass dick." Like what?
Yeah, cause like you said you hear, oh, I hear that every day. So I said, come get this bomb-ass dick. You know,
I was sure that's what Jaden said, but that's not something Jaden would say. Jaden, you gotta siphon in some gasoline. Skirt.
Why did my phone buzz? I got an email.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
What's the button for the
Fuck.
Did you spill something?
No, I dropped my phone. I don't fucking care. Chiefs versus Optic. Optic blows.
Optic blows my cock. So what's the new best group? Like I know it used to be Optic and then it was FaZe and then now it
for
was
what? Like for what game?
just all around.
Probably
Big shot.
Envious. Envious,
Never
I
heard
would
of
say, Jin.
Maybe Cloud9, if you're talking about every game
Cloud9.
around.
Well, who's like the best Overwatch one? Isn't
Best
that
Overwatch?
Luminosity?
I don't know Overwatch, but
Luminosity is really good. Luminosity is big in CS:GO. I think, yeah, if NIP was in Overwatch, they would rule off.
When does this expire?
Where's this other fucking prisoner?
Expired May 18th, 2009.
Why the fuck do you still have it?
Have what?
I don't know. Whatever Aaron has that expired May 18th, 2009.
Is it a code? Aaron.
I swear to God, I've checked every damn inch of this place.
Watch your language.
Fuck you.
Man, I love Jaden sometimes.
That's gay.
That's really, really gay.
I come back and I hear something about something being gay.
Justin
Yeah,
K.
that would be Justin Bagarina.
Oh
The
my
ballerina.
God.
Justin Ballerina.
Damn.
That's one of the worst mistakes I've ever made in my life. Oh my God.
What was
Not
one
the
of
worst.
mistake?
You know what the worst mistake of my life was? Being born.
Being born.
Oh yeah.
I said it before you.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I did.
Someone clip that.
I mean, you
all
gotta
the,
remember.
all the 0 people watching Jaden's stream. Someone clip that.
Go fuck
you gotta
yourself, you fucking cunt.
I mean, you gotta
Yeah,
remember. Oh
that's-
my God. You gotta remember that certain people, or mics are behind. So
No, I said it first. I know for a fact I said it
No,
first.
you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't, you
Damn,
fucking
he told
cuck.
you.
You're a cuck. Stupid ass.
We just called Derek a cuck, Jaden.
You know what? Derek calls me a cuck all the time. I finally got it back on him, you fucking cunt.
Damn, Derek, you cuck.
Dude, if anybody's a cuck here, it's you, Justin. You know, you have a smoking hot mom around, and you just
I
let
would
your
totally
dad
bang your
flower.
mom, Justin. I'm just saying.
You just let your dad flower? Like, what a cuck. I mean, you came out of that, dude. You practically own it.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Dude, I would run a train with a bunch of pigs from your mom.
What does that even mean?
What?
Oh, I get it. Never mind. Run a
With a
train
bunch-
that's when a bunch of guys fuck girls.
But I don't understand the whole pig part.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
he got the train part right, but I mean with actual live pigs.
So you would fuck the pigs.
No, running a train doesn't have anything to deal with doing each other. It's just the woman.
What do the
Yeah,
pigs have to do with it, though?
They're doing it too. I'm going first, and they're coming after.
I feel like I got thrown off.
Literally
Hey,
and
get it?
physically.
Coming after it.
And then after the pigs, we'll throw in a horse just to kill her.
Oh my god. Bro, guys, have you ever seen the Facebook post that was like 6 months pregnant, going to the doctor, but I'm afraid because me and my husband experimented with a horse one drunken night. I really hope it's not a foal. I don't want to
A
report
foal?
it. I want to keep it though. No, a foal. A foal's a baby horse.
Yeah, a fowl.
It's a foal.
It's a foal.
It's a fowl.
A foul is a gun.
No,
Yeah, James right.
nobody calls baby horses foals.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Baby horses. Yeah, like. I mean, some people
Yeah,
do
a
call
foal-
them like baby
a foal-
horses. But,
A foal, a foal is a
Baby
baby. Yeah, no, it's a baby. It's a baby male horse. A filly is a baby female horse.
Uh huh. A what?
What?
I've
Philly?
always heard.
Like Philadelphia?
No, filly.
I've always heard people pronounce foal as foul.
They're retarded.
And that's why you live with veterans.
You can pronounce it that way. It's not the proper way to pronounce it, but you can.
It's slang.
Whatever. I'm gonna.
That's
You know what? I'm gonna take my city ass somewhere else.
Goodbye,
I'm
you
super
cuck.
city, and even I know it's a full. But I go to a really critter country high school, so.
Critter Country.
I mean, Critter Country High School. Okay.
No, like
You live
my
in
high school's
Florida.
in the middle of nowhere around cow farms. Like cows, like get out of their pen and start walking around the student parking lot like twice a year, like whenever they change them out.
Well then. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I only know
going
that
somewhere
because
else?
my uncle has horses and we've only ridden them once or twice. Mainly because one of them's a fucking bitch. I hate it.
Well,
Did you make it have a baby and then kill its foal?
No,
I'm
motherfucker
gonna
don't do
punch you
nothing.
there.
it's he don't do nothing. That means he does.
Did you
everything.
shoot the fowl with a fowl?
I'm gonna shoot you with a fucking dildo gun.
Derek, I'll take a screwdriver and shove it up your
I'm gonna
rectum.
shoot you with a magnet. I can fry your robot brain.
Why? You're a faggot. It just changed your fucking sex.
that has nothing to do with the fact that I'm gonna shoot you with a magnet.
Hey man, I'm gonna shoot you right through the skull. I'm gonna murder you. Yeah, well you're gay.
Oh, you're right. My bad, dog.
You're gay.
I'm gonna murder everyone that you've ever loved.
Looks like I picked a fight I couldn't handle.
I will murder everybody that you ever have known. Yeah, but you like penis.
I can't take you seriously if you like penis. Sorry, man.
Your argument is
true
invalid,
father,
you're
bro.
gay.
Hey, guess what? What? You're gay.
Wow, big a game.
You have any last words? You're gay.
Why are you crying? He's dead. Yeah, but he called me gay.
That hurt my feelings.
I can't take it anymore.
He's trying to shoot himself in the
I'm tired of all the people I kill calling me gay.
Dude, what the hell happened to this dude? Well, see, this guy right over here got shot by this dude, and this dude shot himself because that guy who's dead right there called him gay.
Tumblr.
Yes, the old one.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Why are there two dead bodies? Well, that one got killed. The other one is gay.
No, the other one got killed because the one who got shot and was killed by this dude, he called him gay, so he killed himself. I'm gonna go to the mall tomorrow.
I don't understand what that has to do with people being gay and dying, but okay.
Yeah, like that was kind of random.
Hey, Jaden, you want to go with me and Aaron to the mall tomorrow?
No,
Why not?
Jay, I'll
because
stay home and play games.
Because why?
fuck you.
Oh, but you'll do things outside with him. But not me.
The hell are you talking
Whenever I
about?
want.
Yeah,
We went to a football game with him.
Okay, Aaron just kind of tagged along by himself.
But you still went with him.
I was gonna go either way. Aaron was just there.
Yeah. He was parked on the very end of the teacher's parking lot, and I'm pretty sure we weren't supposed to be parked there.
No, it's okay for like football games and all that. It's just not during school hours.
No, who gives a fuck out of that?
It's not like they actually do their fucking job anyway.
That's true.
How come you don't want to hang out with me, Jaden?
I don't like you.
Yeah, you do. You're hurting my feelings.
You don't
I
deserve
don't have a
feelings.
safe. I don't have a safe space. Be gentle.
Derek, I'm curious. Do you have any way to
Be
get to my?
gentle.
Do you have any way to like get to my house tomorrow?
Nope.
Are you 100% sure about that?
Yep.
Not even your mom could make this little bit of time just to bring me.
I'm not gonna ask her to,
Why?
because she doesn't need to ferry me around. She already does enough for me as it is.
I was about to say, all you have to do is just ask her to freaking. You just noticed me already, God. Thank you. Literally all you have to do is she just has to bring me here once. But I can take you back.
For what?
So I can take you to the mall. Cause I don't have a whole lot of gas.
No. Yep, I don't got anywhere to get there.
I mean, I could probably make plans to come get you. At least I think I still have my gas money. Yeah, I do. Unless the fucking gas keeps going up. That's what pisses me off. Jen, how much gas do you have?
Full tank.
Oh, fuck you. How much does it cost
I'm so prepared.
I fill up every time my car hits half a tank.
By the way, I've been driving for like a month now. I got my own. I've been driving for like a month now. I got my own and stuff.
Oh, good for you.
I know, right? I have my own car. I have everything.
Well, hold on. Before we decide anything, what kind of car do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
An 05 Toyota Camry that
Tell
I got
yourself.
free.
Toyota. It's a piece of shit.
It has 68,000 miles on it. 12 years old.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. Say that you're gonna get about 100,000 miles on it, and then you're gonna start to have issues.
Maybe.
But I don't drive.
Maybe before that.
I just drive there and back.
It's a Toyota. What do you expect?
It's still gonna break.
It's a toy.
Buzzard, if you die right now, I swear. Okay. Yeah.
Probably.
What is this? What is this dude in the Kuruma doing?
See, when I get a car, I'm gonna try and get a Honda.
Because you're gay.
No, because you could do.
Get a Lambo.
They're practically indestructible. Hondas.
If I were to give me another car, it's more than likely gonna be a truck anyways. I'm gonna get either another Ford or a GMC or Chevy. I am done with Dodge. I swear to God.
Dodge is a piece of shit.
Dude, we were in the.
I went kind of rushing there.
We were in my our van.
Do you realize Dodges are designed to rust?
No
Yeah.
shit. No fucking shit.
I'm serious. That's exactly what they designed them to do.
Yeah. That's why there's still a market for them.
Dude, fuck you guys and your sniper pistols. I'm so tired of that.
I'm just gonna start fucking bombing this entire place until that fucking prisoner dies.
But yeah, I just need to. I don't know. I'm gonna get gas tomorrow morning, hopefully, and then maybe we can all go. Do you want to come, Jaden?
I probably won't be up. That, or I'll already be at the mall.
We don't have to go like super early. I'm just saying, like, because I just.
If we're gonna go, make it around.
Oh my God.
If we have to go, make it around like 3 or 4.
Why is that?
Because, maybe 2, because me and my girlfriend are going to the Air Force Museum in the morning.
Wait, isn't that?
Me and my girlfriend are going to Wright Pat Air Force Base, but the museum part, obviously.
Why?
Because she needs to go to a museum for her out-of-class college project.
Wow, dude, like, I thought you were gay beforehand, now I think you're really gay.
So why can't you go on around?
We're going to the Air
kidding.
Force. We're going to the Air Force Museum to survey some art.
Hey, I found a way to find the prisoner.
Dude, the Air Force Museum is actually really cool. You ever tried the freaking flight simulator there?
My ROTC is Air Force at my school.
No.
Dude, you were like...
Okay, ROTC is gay.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It is.
I was in it, trust me, Justin. It's gay.
Yeah, I don't want to be in it, but I'm just saying the ROTC at my school is Air Force.
It's nothing but a bunch of preteens on a power trip.
It's not anywhere where you think it is. It's not even really close to the military, to be honest.
So that's how I find the
And if the
Listen for the
if the
screaming.
chief is demonstrating a lesson, and you happen to say one sentence to your friend, he'll make you spend an entire hour sweeping up dust in the back closet
Okay.
or back room or whatever.
Could be a lot worse.
Was it like 7 minutes in heaven, Derek?
You talking about the Fall Out Boy song? No, dude, what I'm trying to... Dude, it was the most humiliating thing ever.
That's the point.
And it...
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I know, it was fucking stupid. I was sitting in class, I was right next to a guy. I happened to ask him about like homework or something, while Chief was like teaching us some stupid shit about the Wright brothers. And he happened to notice, held me after class for an hour, it made me fucking sweep. Like it's an entire back room of nothing but stupid badges and like flight caps and flight jackets. I'll tell you what though, the only thing I liked about ROTC was the outfit.
What branch of the military was your ROTC?
Air Force.
Of course.
Yeah.
I've told you guys that before.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're in ROTC, I didn't know that it was Air Force though.
I mean, for it to be considered an actual class, they teach all about the history of airplanes and flying and...
Which none of that is irrelevant.
You mean none of it's relevant?
Well, if we're talking about the history of shit, I'm pretty sure depending on where you're going to go, most of that information is not going to help you.
Well, it
Except
doesn't
for
matter.
the-
They need to be
except for-
classified. They need to treat it as if it were an actual class, so they have to teach something. So they just teach the most
Why do they have to?
random... Because that's how they pass it off as a class. Because it takes up a period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's against the law to have an uninstructional period. Well, PE is instructional because it has enough learning.
It's
And
What
everyone,
learning?
everyone passes the exam, is all they care about.
And PT, I think you're thinking about, or well, I guess you're just talking regular PE. Well, physical training,
Gym class, for God's sakes.
physical training in ROTC can get you out of a year of PE. Or well, I think it can get you exempt from the entire PE class.
Yeah, if you take ROTC, I just took it online.
It
I
like
took
honestly,
online.
we only took PT once every week, and it was really hard. But we only took it once a week, so I don't see how that would excuse. I could sit on my ass for an entire week and just work out one day, and that'll get me out of PE. That's not how you should stay fit, but whatever. Anyway, and I mean the Air Force is nothing but a bunch of fat dudes, to be honest with you.
It
They don't
is.
have to do.
No, not the entire Air Force. That's not true.
I'd say 80% of people in the Air Force.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Dude. Yes.
No. Do you wanna know why I know that? Because Bill is in
Why?
the Air Force.
Okay.
Bill, the one who got killed. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fit. That's different. He was out. How long has he been out of the Air Force?
Not very long.
Okay, well maybe that's just Bill, but I can tell you right now, 80% of people in the Air Force are not fit.
I mean, all right. Whatever you say.
Dude, do not argue with me on this. I know my shit.
When the
comes to
recruiter
this.
says we do nothing but sit on our asses all day, and fuck off. All we do is repair shit and send it out, and if we have to
Dude,
do something,
Marines-
we send out drones. No, this is the
Marines
Air
are
Force
fit.
recruiter.
Army is like, yeah, Marines are fit. Army is fit. Yeah, what the fuck is it called? Navy, they're fit as fuck.
Damn it.
Air Force isn't, trust me. Air Force is not fit.
But they're also not fucking fat as fuck and all this other fucking shit.
Okay, I don't mean they're overly obese. I mean like all of them have beer bellies, is what I'm trying to say.
It's usually not all of them, by the way, but again, whatever
Okay,
you
I'm not,
say.
like I said, I didn't say 100% of the Air Force.
You said a
I'm
good
saying-
chunk of them, but it doesn't matter, whatever you say. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whatever you say.
Now there's a dead baby in China.
What?
Every time there's an awkward
What
silence, a dead Chinese baby happens.
What about?
Good.
Wait.
Like I fucking
Wait, what about the price of rice in China?
I said every time there's an awkward silence,
I know.
a dead baby in China happens.
He dies. Well, that happens whenever someone has more than one kid, anyway.
No, it's only if they have more than one female. They can have as many males as they want, but females,
Well,
no.
yeah, nowadays they used to be limited to one kid. Back in the day.
It'd be a daughter and a son. That's
No,
as far as
Uno
it'd go.
kids. Uno children. But like they would kill newborn babies if they were girls. Because like families, because like China had a bad overpopulation problem.
I think they still do.
Yeah, they do, but it's not as bad, so people can have kids again. But like it's like people are
Where's
still
this
like
fucking
hesitant to do it,
flamethrower?
like- Well, there he goes. You got triggered at you saying Air Force people are fat.
Because they are. I don't get it.
I know at least 4 people that were in the Air Force, and they are not, you know.
Dude, my grandpa was in the Air Force. He's got a belly on him. My uncle was in the Air Force. He's got a belly on him.
In Aaron's defense, most old people and military vets.
I don't understand why he feels the need to argue me on this. He has no military experience whatsoever. At least I actually went into ROTC.
Doesn't he say he wants to go into the airport?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I can
thought
tell
they
you
done
that.
a lot of
Right?
transsexuals.
And I can tell you right now, my chief, like when I was in ROTC, he had a belly on him. The colonel didn't, but that's a rare case, and he was also really tall.
It's hard to be fat when you're like insanely tall.
Mm.
Dude, I just farted and it smells like Chipotle.
Mm-hmm.
Phone requirements met. It's a flamethrower. Development. Weapons and items. I'm not seeing this flamethrower anyway. Maybe it's... Maybe it's buddy equipment. Okay, yeah, okay.
What are you laughing at?
SpongeBob says, we're gonna become communist, and then he takes away Gary's food.
Ow! Well, hell no, you ain't fucking getting away, you little bitch ass zebra. I know it's dead, but, you know, I like shooting it. I'm gonna capture a fish.
I have a feeling Aaron's not gonna join back.
No.
Well, that's on him.
I honestly don't see why he would use Bill as an example.
I don't know who this Bill is.
Bill was his cousin in the Air Force, and he died recently, or about like 2 or 3 years ago. And he was skinny, but he was also like he was super tall and skinny because I don't know, he was old, and I don't think he was in the Air Force recently. And if he was in the Air Force, he went to a fucking reunion or some shit. You didn't actually like serve recently. I mean, if Aaron wants to go join the Air Force and, you know, be the one person that's fit in the Air Force, that's fine by me.
They're meant for like desk jobs and all that, is what the recruiter told me and my sister.
That's literally all it is. It's desk jobs and controllers, like
Yeah.
yeah, like drones and all that shit.
Yeah.
Because nobody actually flies jets anymore. I mean, they do, but like
It's not as common.
it's nowhere near as common because we have drones to do our shit now. Why would we go fly a $12 million plane when we can just send a little toy robot and
Or remotely do it.
Good. You captured it alive.
I mean, they might have muscles, but they still have beer bellies because all they do is sit at a desk and drink.
I mean, I think it's pretty bad when even the recruiter tells you that they're the pussies of the military.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to down talk them, but that's what the recruiter told us. Can I start up Spotify? No.
It doesn't take much to re-download it.
No, I mean like while I'm streaming.
No.
Fuck it.
But fuck it.
I'll be back real quick. I gotta go take a leak.
Don't drown. He's going to drown.
You know, drown himself.
In piss.
Yep.
This is promises. Ooh, doo, doo. Hello, Shanta. Hey Santa, you wanna smoke some weed?
Alright.
Sweet. You get the weed.
Alright. It's in my drawer. Not really. I don't smoke weed.
Sure you don't.
I did once. It's fucking awesome. It wouldn't
You
recommend
tell
it.
him. Why?
Well, I mean, because it'll be in your system for 6 months. Because, like, because it gets stuck in your hair fibers, and if they, like, cut a lock of your hair out, and they run it through, like, a tester thingy, then you're fucked.
Why don't you just wash your hair constantly?
I don't know. That just might work.
Maybe, what if you just bleach your hair?
I don't know. That might. You'd have to, like, bleach every single part of your hair. Butthole hairs, pubic hairs, armpit
Oh
hairs.
yeah. That's just how I like it. Just bathe and bleach. Maybe even drink some while I'm at it. Right down the hatch. I mean, I can't even remember one time where I went without bleach. It's just been my drink of choice lately.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. You go all in.
Yeah. Shots, 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 shots. Shiggity-giddy-giddy-giddy-giddy. I'm about to buy the hearse.
Is there another one?
For what reason?
The one
are you
that-
gonna do that, Eric?
Because it's a Halloween
Hello.
Halloween item. So
Do they have like a new version of the Halloween one, or it's the same old one?
it's the one you have with the coffin in the back and the zombie.
Yeah.
I already bought the Strange or the Stang or something. The Frankenstang.
Frankenstein. I don't remember that one.
It's like a hot rod.
Is that the one that's like
Oh, I
it
can get
looks
my
really
soap.
old?
It's a hot rod that looks kind of like the Roosevelt.
Alright, yeah, I know what you mean.
And it has huge back tires.
Right, I'm slapping over GTA.
Okie dokie.
Huh.
Hey Jen, you wanna play?
No.
Yeah.
Hey Jen, you wanna do some
No.
heists?
Are they the mastermind?
Fuck no. It's never gonna happen anyway.
Well, we only need
If
4
Aaron,
people.
if Aaron wouldn't have died that one time,
Yeah, we would. Yeah, that was the run, Jaden.
that was the only conceivable run.
Why the fuck was Aaron driving my Kuruma?
Because he insisted on being a driver. He's like, oh no, I know this mission inside out, man.
Buzzard never spawns.
No, no, it wasn't that never response. Don't worry, the buzzer doesn't, like...
Like
Buzzer
the
doesn't
buzzard
fire
never
rockets.
shoots rockets. Yep.
Oh shit. Why is there a bat?
As he's saying the buzzer doesn't fire rockets.
That's the vigilante or whatever.
What's it do?
I don't know.
I feel like they might get copyrighted by DC Comics.
Let him.
Who?
DC Comics, creator of Batman. Because they- Okay, because they have the Batmobile, it's a very, very, very Batmobile resembling car.
Well, Rocket League legitimately has the
Like-
Batmobile.
But I'm pretty sure they are sponsored by DC or whatever.
It looks like the 90s Batmobile. Isn't that what it look? Isn't that the decade or the era it's from?
I have no
You had it
idea.
right the first time saying decade.
I think that's like the animated series Batmobile. Jaden, I just want you to know, all I ever wanted was a big titty goth GF.
Oh. Well, I see Brody's been filming.
How do you see that?
Because I fucking. Well, because when I left, I had like $2 million, and now I have the Halloween car and 200,000 left.
And what?
$200,000 left in the Halloween car.
Are you gonna beat his ass?
No, not really. I'll probably just drive it around.
The Frankenstein or something, the hot rod? So are you even on your account half the time, or is that just Brady, or not Brady, Brody?
It's usually.
You're just out partying?
Yeah. I'm either at work or. Oh, and all day today I went riding. A couple hill climbs, jumped a couple jumps, almost ate shit twice. Besides that, I had a fun day.
Nice.
God damn it.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Extraction arrived under base.
Jim, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bub.
Why do you keep asking that?
I'm just asking because you've been leaving all night. You've been going in and out.
But I say if I'm leaving or not.
Yeah, but I was just gone for like 20 minutes. That's why I asked, 'cause I just came back.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Outpost captured.
So Derek, what do you think of the new house? Derek. Oh, so Derek's not here. So Jaden, where are your parents?
Out partying. I'm pretty sure we've gone over this before.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. When you want to begin a mission, open your iDroid and select it from the mission list. I sent a list of selectable missions to your iDroid. They're all jobs that only you can handle. I don't care how you do it, but you've got to get us more manpower. If we're gonna get back at those bastards, our organization has to grow. That's a Nubian goat. It's a dairy breed whose milk is ideal for cheese production. It's also butchered for me, but don't get any ideas. That's a Nubian goat. It's a dairy breed whose milk is ideal for cheese production. It's also butchered for me, but don't get any ideas.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete.
God, whose mic just exploded?
Wasn't mine.
I heard it, so it must have been theirs. Unless Santa's still in here. Santa's still in here?
I mean, no one else's mic exploded. It could, yeah, it could have been yours.
Did you hear it?
No.
It might have been yours then. If you don't hear it, then it's you. Did you just like unmute your mic or something?
No.
Where are your friends?
You get the job yet, Jaden?
Nope.
Did anybody call back?
Nope.
Oh, that sucks.
That should enable you to sneak past enemies. Okay, subject is in. Roger. don't eat. I can subsist without food. But there is more to the act of eating than nourishment. We receive nature's blessings, and we affirm our part in it. And in doing so, we express our gratitude. Sorry, it's hearing you say you don't need to eat and that you're a part of nature in the same breath. Anyway, what can we get you? Not exactly a five-star restaurant, but the kitchen's used to serving a lot of different appetites. Hamburgers. Hamburgers? Even we, Dinet, have become Americanized. I eat them often back home. And you just can't let them go. Well, as far as symbols of the American Empire go, hamburgers are pretty good. The victory of capitalism. Your people suffered so much at the hands of America. And you ask for hamburgers. We have suffered more than you can know. But I do not see hamburgers as an accomplice. A single dish, providing a balanced helping of nature's blessings. Meat, grain, and vegetable. How could anyone hate such a magnificent thing? Says the guy who can survive on photosynthesis. Balance has nothing to do with it. Just like a good burger. That is also true. Be warned, though. I have very high standards. Don't worry. I do too. All right, then. One good old-fashioned all-American icon coming up. I look forward to it. I hope you bought a better hamburger this time, Kazuhira. Right. Feeling hungry? Old time. I hope you bought a better hamburger this time, Kazuhira. Right. Well, I have spoken at your men. I eat, and you just... Balance has nothing to do with that, is all. Two. All right, then. One good old-fashioned all-American icon coming up. I look forward to it. I hope you bought a better hamburger this time, Kazuhira. Right. Well, the last one was lacking in every way. The patty was too thin, the bun too dry, and the lettuce days old at best. Hey, that was 100% all beef patty, and no shortening in the bun either. Nature's blessings, unadulterated, in hamburger form. Is that it? But when taste falls short, so does our gratitude to nature. Making such precious blessings unpalatable is sacrilege. I hate to admit it, but I think you're right. I should have known better than to settle for second best. That's why I had him run some more R&D, develop a new burger. In fact, one of our researchers just dropped by with the latest results. Here it is. See how you like this? We shall see indeed. I thank you for this bounty, Mother Earth. So, what's the verdict? Not bad.
Alright, Jason, I'm gonna get off tonight.
Yeah.
Candle to what I ate back
Later, man.
Everyone's a critic. Damn it. I was sure the
Oh,
Kobe
I
beef.
thought you meant you were leaving.
Maybe
Nope.
we didn't have enough. If we had any more, we're cutting into our profits. Profits?
Fuck.
We're taking a loss on every unit.
God damn it.
What are you
I don't want to
talking
start up
about?
GTA.
Oh, anyway, I'll be back with another round of product. I will be waiting. Did you say product? You have a new hamburger? You guessed it. And this time we use lamb. Lamb? You're not a lamb kind of guy? A hamburger is made of beef. Who ever heard of a hamburger without beef? Yeah, but we gotta stay fresh, stand out from our competition. You're what? Just give it a try. If you say so. Not bad. But I cannot call this a hamburger. I thought we were onto something this time. Maybe the problem is that it looks like a regular hamburger. Gotta think outside the box. Too much baggage if they come in expecting just another burger. Let's see, cotton candy to make it look like a sheep. Yeah.
Should I buy Zombie Army Trilogy?
It's fun.
You really think people would eat that?
Is it worth it?
What is it?
$10, yeah.
Are you using me?
That's how much it is.
Yeah, on sale, yeah.
One-man focus group? Well, actually, already started. I got a place called Miller's Maxi Buns. You are kidding me. Well, to be honest, business hasn't been great. No one seems to like my buns. The Ocelot said Diamond Dog's budget did not add up. But you don't mean to tell me. What? No. Our black budget's got it all covered. I'm not embezzling GMP or anything. Still, let's not say anything to Snake, okay? Very well. However, Kazuhira, it takes more than premium ingredients and a clever recipe to satisfy the palate. Okay, so what do we do? The palate seeks one thing. Chemical additives. Chemical additives. There is nothing mysterious or spiritual about good flavor. The tongue simply identifies specific amino acids, which the brain then recognizes as appealing. Therefore, all that is needed is to chemically isolate those amino acids and incorporate them into your products. To be clear, I speak of flavor. The rest is irrelevant. That seems a little extreme. Do not forget that I am a scientist after all. And using science for the benefit of others is a joy in seeking coexistence with nature's blessings. Not everything can remain in its natural form. When we fall ill, we must be treated. Otherwise, that very nature could cost us our lives. Agriculture is one of nature's many blessings. But through that process, we damage the surrounding vegetation. Yeah. Whether it's a massive farm or a tiny field, we always leave our mark on the land. The same is true of parasites. And for food preparation. If tapeworms in the raw meat of another animal enter the human body, they roam around trying to find their usual habitat. Sometimes even eating away at the brain in their confusion. So in looking through a scientific point of view, you see the necessity for processing food. Yes, it is also sometimes necessary to eliminate certain parasites, or selectively use or even modify others. Alternatively, we could say that if a man is part of nature, the work he does is also part of it. What is important is the balance. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, old-timer. You really opened my eyes. I fooled myself into thinking people today wanted high-quality, all-natural goods. But my favorite burgers were never about that. What What they want is something like the first burger I had in America when I went to meet my dad. Frankenburger loaded with additives. That's the America I knew and loved. I'll be back in a jiffy, old-timer. My next burger's gonna knock your socks off.
Kazuhira, wait. What is important is how we balance it. Quick for a 1 second, man. Frankenburger. What kind of a dive did your old man take you to?
Rise and shine, old-timer. It is complete. I had our best and brightest working overtime, fine-tuning the greatest burger the world has ever known. I call it the chemical burger.
What on earth is that color?
Now, don't judge a burger by its color. Go on, try it.
I am not very hungry.
What? Oh, I get it. Now, sure, it's loaded with additives, but each one's been approved by the WHO for human consumption. Come on, one little bite's not gonna kill you.
Are you sure of that? Fine.
Well, what do you think?
It's perfect.
Right?
This takes me back to the taste of my youth. The neon signs on the mother road. Oh, I can see them now.
So, what do you think of our signs now? And it doesn't just taste great. You won't believe how cheap it is to make. And because it's pumped up with preservatives, it won't spoil easily in regions lacking refrigerated storage or transportation infrastructure. This bad boy could even solve Africa's hunger problem.
Excuse me?
People will no longer fight over food or find reason to hate one another. Mankind will come together, reunited between these fluffy buns. Forget Pax Americana. Say hello to Pax Hamburgana.
Pax Hamburgana.
Skullface thought that destruction was the way to free the peoples of the world from American imperialism. But this is different. Tackling something head-on just makes for more conflict. Only by uniting the world can its various inhabitants truly become free. Having lived as an American parasite as long as I have, I know what I'm talking about. The chemical burger is poised to be the greatest liberating force the world has ever known.
An ethnic liberator.
Now all I need is a better brand image, starting with a name. I gotta run, old-timer. I'll catch you later. Code Talker, what are the metallic archaea?
Volcanic craters spewing sulfur. Water hot enough to boil your skin off. Ocean depths of 800 plus atmospheres. Wastelands radioactive enough to kill you where you stand. There are groups of organisms that survive this fight. No, because of living in such environments.
I've heard about that. Extremo something.
Extremophiles. By selecting certain species, then subculturing and repeatedly modifying them, I created a metallic offspring of pure archaea. They subsist on metals rather than organic matter.
And some of them even consume uranium?
Yes. Uranium enrichment archaea metabolize only uranium-235. As a result, they produce weapons-grade enriched uranium.
How is that possible?
Consider how plants fractionate carbon isotopes when they conduct photosynthesis. Nature possesses abilities beyond our imagination.
So it was Archaea that brought down your chopper?
Corrosive archaea, yes. They oxidize metals, feeding off the energy in the electrons they receive. What became of the wreckage?
We had the R&D team retrieve samples for study in airtight plastic containers, of course.
Prudent. We shall extract archaea from it in good time. They should help you fight back against Black Anna.
Any chance we could start now? It doesn't have to be a lot. I might just have another use for them.
If it's only a small amount you need.
That's fine. I'll get the R&D team to assist. Let's go.
South Africa was previously suspected of developing nuclear weapons. It already had a conspicuous presence at the UN because of apartheid and its armed expansionism. But when neighboring Angola and Mozambique became socialist countries in '74, South Africa felt hounded into a corner. So it accelerated its nuclear program to protect itself. 3 years later, the Soviets discovered a bomb facility. And 2 years after that, an American satellite observed a flash in the southern Indian Ocean. It said this was South Africa conducting a nuclear test with the help of a certain ally. Skullface used the situation in South Africa to get this ally to lend a hand. They both wanted nukes, so it was a mutually beneficial relationship. On the surface, anyway.
I figure South Africa started getting serious about nuclear weapons production in '75. In '74, the government was still able to get by with bluffing that it had a nuclear arsenal. But the year after, word spread that an independent armed group in the Caribbean was crushed by Cypher for possessing a WMD. That's right, boss. What happened to you and your men was the reason South Africa decided to push ahead with nuclear development. A force independent of any country getting its hands on a nuke. That was a threat to the existence of countries everywhere. It wasn't just South Africa. Your presence pushed a lot of countries to get nukes. The world was scared of you. You were a threat to more than just a Cold War. If nations are gears in a machine, you had the power to smash them loose and watch the whole world grind to a halt. Emmerich uses externally powered legs of his own design. It's bionics technology, a product of the U.S. military's failed attempt to develop a powered exoskeleton. All the wearer has to do is apply a little force, and the actuators continue the movement in that direction. But his legs are unique. Instead of using a hydraulic mechanism, the actuators run off metallic archaea. That increases the actuator's reaction speed and also enables him to lock and release the joints at will. The legs are a nifty little gadget, but they have two clear weaknesses. First, they're dependent on external power. Maybe because he built them knowing he couldn't leave his lab. There's no internal battery. That's why they won't work if they aren't plugged in. Second, and this is more than just a weakness, the legs are directly connected to his bones. Could be to minimize signal loss and the orders output to the legs and the drive response from them. Either way,
Alright, see ya.
bearing parts directly to his femurs. Probably by mimicking surgical treatment for compound fractures and the like. But the end result is those legs and his body are fused together. And that appears to be how he's able to move them so precisely. But that also means that any shock to the legs would be delivered right to his bones by way of those bolts. The same is true if he encounters the corrosive metallic archaea. If the corrosive archaea ate into the exposed bolts, they'd reach the endoskeleton parts and eat through them too in the blink of an eye. The doctor's bones are full of holes to accommodate all the bolts. They're like sponges. If he were to lose the reinforcing parts, even the tiniest bit of force or weight would snap his bones. So when I dangled those corrosive metallic archaea in front of him, he realized straight away what would happen. Life wouldn't be worth living if he lost those legs of his. I'd bet that is what the doctor fears the most. I just helped him imagine what it would be like. Thanks to that, I got the information we needed without either of us getting hurt. You know how he is. He's probably already over the shock. The better you know your adversary, the easier it is for you to get information from them. And vice versa. You said that the nuke Skullface was trying to spread around the world were equipped with a failsafe. Something that could shut them down at will. His will.
Quite so. After all, he needed a guarantee that a fire wouldn't simply turn the weapons back on him.
So how can they be stopped?
The criticality trigger, that is, the detonator, is a complete black box design. Any attempt to dismantle it causes it to melt in seconds, using the corroding archaea. The design ensures that no detonation is possible unless he disengages the lock.
So he had a way to disengage it remotely.
Precisely. The client simply presses a button. At that moment, the detonator begins transmission with a surveillance satellite. The satellite reports to him how the client is trying to use the nuke. If he does not object, the lock is disengaged.
But if it's a risk to him in any way,
The detonator melts down. The same is true if detonation does not occur within a preset time after the lock is disengaged. The nuke is rendered useless.
who the hell would buy something with strings attached like that?
The client would never know until the moment they actually try to use it. Most likely, he would have explained the time delay as the detonators needing time to activate. And he only intended to sell to technologically primitive groups in the first place.
Let me guess. He'd claim it was defective and offer a replacement. Shadier than a used car salesman.
Skullface shakes your hand like a friend, using the other to control you like a puppet. This is how he works.
This is yellow cake that Cypher was having the PFs transport. Before we met you, the boss recovered it from a truck crossing the savannah. Are there metallic archaea inside it?
Yes, the archaea metabolize uranium-235 to subsist. They must be stored inside yellow cake, or they cannot survive.
So those biological traces we took for impurities were actually the real cargo.
Of course, they are deactivated, so they do not trigger a sudden enrichment. They are like baker's yeast. Yet, they do gradually enrich the uranium as they feed. I imagine you detected weapons-grade traces.
Yeah, we did. And the malachite that was loaded on the truck had traces of uranium in it too. So that's the flower, huh? Skullface was gonna sell do-it-yourself nuke kits. The uranium-enriching archaea complete with the user's manual. And the ores with the uranium could be sourced by the client or provided by Cypher.
Even the trace amounts buried in common ores can be enriched to weapons-grade uranium by the metallic archaea. Proving that must have been the most important factor of the trials. That and the ability to successfully prevent detonation.
So if the amounts of uranium in the ores are low enough, they can get past any inspection. And you only need a tiny amount of the archaea to act as the yeast. No great challenge to smuggle that either. The first step towards saturating the world with nukes.
His plan. That was not my intention. My only goal in developing the metallic archaea was to save the Dene.
What made you think a tool for creating undetectable nuclear weapons would save your people?
After 70 years, the Dene reclaimed the Navajo nation from which we were banished. We bore all the hardships of poverty. But we were proud to live on the land we called our own. But in the moment the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, everything changed.
I don't get it.
The nuclear arms race between the US and the Soviet suddenly, there was a massive demand for uranium. And it was our ill fortune that the ground beneath the Navajo Nation was rich with uranium ore. The Black Ana government set up mine after mine, and many of the Diné worked them, never informed of any danger. Every day, they went to work with no protection. The slag was simply piled out in the open. When rain fell, uranium traces left behind would seep out, and when the ground dried, it was blown about as dust. Land and water were contaminated, irradiated. Many of us became sick and died. That pain lives on to this day.
I had no idea.
Wanting more than anything to revive the land my forebears left to me, I was delighted upon discovering microbes that eat uranium. If they could be domesticated, I believed we could rid our land of uranium.
Were you successful?
No. The research called for funding on a colossal scale. But nobody was willing to invest with no prospect of a return.
And that's when Skullface showed up.
Correct. I can save you and your people. We share the same will. That is what he said to me. And I believed him. Black Ana forced me to abandon my uranium cleanup work and focus on nuclear weapons. And he held all the Diné hostage. Today, the uranium mines within the reservation are finally closing down. It is simply less expensive now to source uranium overseas.
New victims, different places.
But uranium is a tactical resource. To rely on a foreign country for it is a difficult decision to make. And he was in the perfect place to influence that decision.
He could have condemned your people to the mines forever.
The contamination comes not only from uranium. The fallout from the Nevada nuclear tests also settled on our lands. As if our fortune were not already bad enough, we are also downwinders. To save the Diné